Would you please remain standing? I now invite Reinhold Schuster, Professor Emeritus, to sing O Canada.
Please sit down, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the 103rd Convocation of the University of Waterloo, our 103rd Convocation. You know, graduates, there's great uncertainty in the economy, and people are worried, and it reminds me of the story of a young man, young graduate, asking an old rich man how he made his money. The old man went into his vest in his suit, said, "Well, son, it was 1932. Depth of the Great Depression. I was down to my last nickel. I invested that nickel in an apple, spent the whole day polishing the apple, sold it for 10 cents. Next day, I bought 2 apples, polished it, and sold it for 20. And I continued the entire day, and by the end of the month, I had accumulated a fortune of $1.37. The young graduate said, "And that's how you built an empire?" The man said, "Heavens no," he replied. My wife's father then died and left us $2 million. So a warm welcome to you all again. It's nice to have you here. Here at Waterloo, each convocation is a celebration of the achievements of our graduates. And this morning we celebrate with those in applied health sciences, arts, including those from St. Jerome's University and Renison University College and social work. On behalf of the Board of Governors and the Senate of the university, I'd like to express my congratulations and best wishes to all those who will graduate this morning. Please savor every minute of today's ceremony and the celebrations that will follow within your circle of family and friends. Today is a rite of passage, an exciting future where you can apply your knowledge, share your experiences, and continue learning. I also welcome the families and guests of the graduating students and recognize your support and commitment to the students. So the convocation is also this convocation is made special by another event, the installation of the University of Waterloo's 6th president, Feridun Hamdallahpour. So let's give our incoming president a nice warm round of applause. Feridun. presidential installations at Waterloo have been fairly rare occurrences. This is, after all, only the 6th in the 54 years since Waterloo was founded. So I welcome our colleagues from government, the Association of Universities and Colleges of Canada, the Council of Ontario Universities, and representatives from other universities who join us today on this special occasion. We will begin the proceedings with Dr. Hamdalapor's installation as President and Vice Chancellor. Later on, Lois Claxton, the former Secretary of the University for 20 years and who has served this university for 32 years, will be given the title Honorary Member of the University. So please join me in giving Lois a nice warm welcome. Lois. Then we will confer bachelor's, master's, and doctorate degrees. Finally, medals and awards will be presented to graduating students and alumni who have excelled in their studies or careers. The proceedings will take about 2 hours, and we ask that you remain in your places until convocation is adjourned and the academic procession has left the convocation hall. The ceremony today blends certain age-old university rites and protocols with a spirit of informality which characterizes Waterloo. We trust that it will be an occasion to enjoy and an occasion to remember. I offer you my congratulations, graduates, as you move on from Waterloo. I challenge you, take risks, be unconventional, but do not forget that honesty, integrity, and strength of character should be the driving force in all that you do. As an aside, when I was your age, I was introduced to a book by Napoleon Hill. The name of the book was Think and Grow Rich, a wonderful book that studied success stories of businessmen, doctors, politicians, scientists, and others. The book analyzed the principles behind their success and explained it in very simple terms, concluding finally with this line: what the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. What the mind can conceive, the mind can achieve. So one day, when finally you've made your mark in this world, make sure that you can give back to others less fortunate. After all, every one of us has benefited from the wisdom, advice, and generosity of others that have helped and shaped our careers. So let me end then with a Chinese proverb. And the Chinese proverb goes like this: if you want happiness for an hour, take a nap. If you want happiness for a day, go fishing. If you want happiness for a year, inherit a fortune. But if you want happiness for a lifetime, go help somebody. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for coming, and a very warm welcome.
Good morning. Mr. Chancellor, I have the honor to present to you Ferdinand Hamdalaper. Mr. Chancellor, on behalf of the Board of Governors and the Senate of this university, I ask that you install Ferdinand Hamdalaper as the President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. I am pleased at this time to ask Alistair Summerlee, President of the Council of Ontario Universities, to bring greetings.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice-Chancellor, on behalf of my colleagues at the Ontario Universities, I am delighted to welcome Ferryden as one of the significant members of our community. In the same way that Waterloo chose someone that they were familiar with working with, so we are delighted as colleagues at the Council of Ontario Universities to welcome a man who we have already been interacting with and we know brings great sincerity, great depth, and a great sense of the importance of the university system here in Ontario. So on behalf of all of my colleagues, I would like to welcome you, Ferryden, most sincerely, and congratulate you on your appointment here at the University of Waterloo. I truly hope that all of your dreams and desires will be fulfilled over the period of your presidency. Congratulations.
I am pleased at this time to ask Paul Davidson, President of the Association of Universities and Colleges of Canada, to bring greetings.
Mr. Chancellor, Mr. Vice-Chancellor, members of the Board and Senate and of the Convocation, on behalf of the 95 universities and degree-granting colleges who are members of the Association of Universities and Colleges of Canada, I am pleased to bring greetings and to extend my congratulations to Ferryden and the entire Waterloo community. I am delighted to be in the Waterloo community because it reminds me of the creativity, the entrepreneurial spirit, and the energy that is going to drive Canada forward in the next century. And I look forward to seeing Ferryden play an active role in the life of AUCC, beginning as early as next week, when members of our association will gather for our own centennial celebration. During that celebration, Ferryden and his colleagues amongst the 94 other universities and colleges will underscore the value of higher education to building a strong society, a strong economy, and a strong Canada. And I know that Ferryden will do an outstanding job here at Waterloo. So Ferryden, on behalf of your colleagues across the country, congratulations.
Mr. Chancellor, the Honourable John Malloy, MPP for Kitchener and Minister of Community and Social Services and Government House Leader, is with us today. I now invite Minister Malloy to bring greetings on behalf of the Government of Ontario.
Good morning, everyone. It's a great pleasure for me to be here today to bring greetings on behalf of the Government of Ontario. Obviously, as a local member of provincial parliament, but as many of you may know, for the last 4 years, I served as Ontario's Minister of Training Colleges and Universities, so I'm very happy to be here today, having held that role, had the privilege to have that role, and I certainly bring greetings from the new Minister of Training Colleges and Universities, the Honourable Glenn Murray. We're all very excited that Glenn has taken on this new position. He was the former Minister of Research and Innovation and brings very, very strong ties to the post-secondary education community, and I know sends his best to Ferryden and everyone here at the university. There's been a lot of excitement with Glenn's appointment. I've been very pleased to see how well it's been received, except, of course, for that one woman at the swearing-in ceremony who noted to me that she thought he'd be so much better than that last clown who had the job. But listen, I would be remiss today, and this moment is, of course, about Ferryden's appointment, but I'd be remiss if I didn't take 10 seconds and congratulate, of course, the most important group here today in the room, and that's the students and their families and their whole support network. You have achieved a great deal, and your success is our success. And it's in that spirit I'd just like to make one very quick observation, that the province of Ontario is a very rich province, but we're not sitting on great pools of oil or other natural resources that some of our neighboring provinces have. No, our natural resource is a little bit different. It's the strength and ingenuity of our people and the support that's shown by an outstanding network of institutions of learning throughout this province. And within that network, the University of Waterloo stands out as a leading place of study and research that is world-renowned and is strengthening our local economy, our provincial economy, and our national economy. And I've got to tell you, I would not trade an outstanding institution like the University of Waterloo for some depleting reserves of oil any day of the week. And the fact is that this outstanding institution is today welcoming an outstanding individual as its new president and vice chancellor, Feridun Hamdalapur, or, in the spirit of Madonna, Cher, and Prince, an individual who has quickly become known simply as Feridun. As minister, I've had the opportunity over the last number of years of working very, very closely with Feridun, and I have to tell you, you have an individual who has shown outstanding leadership, who has shown ingenuity and creativity, and brings a great deal of enthusiasm, passion, and an incredible sense of humor to the job. Feridun has a long, outstanding academic record. He has a strong commitment to public service, and he has already become a force within our community. So on behalf of the Government of Ontario, I'm absolutely delighted to be here today to bring greetings and congratulations, and I'd like to close with a personal message from the Premier, which was received by Feridun in the last day or two. On behalf of the Government of Ontario, I'm delighted to congratulate Dr. Feridun Hamdalapur on your installation as President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Waterloo. Dr. Hamdalapur, the prestigious office you officially assume today is fitting recognition of your many years of outstanding work at some of Canada's top academic institutions. Your career has been marked by exemplary leadership, dedication, and a commitment to quality education. I am confident your experience and vision will be a great asset to the University of Waterloo. My colleagues and I are enthusiastic about working with you to create even greater opportunities for students and build a post-secondary education system that is second to none, signed by the Honourable Dalton McGuinty. Congratulations, Feridun. Congratulations to our graduates.
Thank you, Dr. Summerlee, Mr. Davidson, and Minister Malloy for your kind remarks. Mr. Chancellor, a number of university presidents and chancellors or their representatives have joined us today to show their support for President Hamdalapur on this occasion of his installation. I would like to acknowledge their presence, and I'd ask each of them to stand as I call his or her name, and I would ask you to please hold your applause until I have read all of the names. Representative Kerry Townsend, Athabasca University. Representative Laura Gray, University of British Columbia. Representative Dolph Vonberg, Brock University. President Roseanne O'Reilly Runta, Carleton University. Representative Howard Clark, Dalhousie University. President Alistair Summerlee, University of Guelph. Representative Catherine McCacken, Huron University College. Representative Guy Gosselin, University of Manitoba. President Dr. Patrick Dean, I knew I'd get one wrong, McMaster University. Representative Shelley Hulan, Memorial University of Newfoundland. Representative David Docherty, Mount Royal University. President Sarah Diamond, OCAD University. President Tim McTiernan, University of Ontario Institute of Technology. Representative Edward Lank, University of Prince Edward Island. Representative Roland Hall, Queen's University at Kingston. Representative Karen Skian, Royal Roads University. Representative Christine Tarling, Ryerson University. President David Perrin, St. Jerome's University. Representative Dr. Terence Downey, St. Thomas More College and University of Saskatchewan. Representative Leanne Romaine, Simon Fraser University. Representative Franco Vaccarino, University of Toronto. Dr. Stefan Patanzi, University of Victoria. President Amit Chakma, University of Western. President Max Blau, Wilfrid Laurier University. Principal and Vice Chancellor Glenn Cartwright, Ryerson University College. President Suzanne Schultz-Huxman, Conrad Grebel University College, and Principal Graham Brown, St. Paul's University College. Thank you all for joining us. Mr. Chancellor, it is now my privilege to invite Feridun Hamdalapur to address Convocation.
Mr. Chancellor, Chair of the Board of Governors, colleagues, graduates, distinguished guests, family and friends. It is a deep honor for me to assume the office of the sixth president of this great university. I accept this honor with eagerness and humility, knowing full well that I follow in the footsteps of predecessors who have provided Waterloo with extraordinary leadership over the past 54 years. President Gerald Hagee, Bert Matthews, Douglas Wright, and Jim Downey. It is truly inspiring to step into a position that has been held by such high-quality leaders who have all played critical roles in building this university. And I would, of course, like to acknowledge my immediate predecessor, His Excellency, the Right Honorable David Johnston. First, for his innumerable contributions to this university, and second, for placing his trust in me when I arrived at the University of Waterloo in 2009 as Vice President Academic and Provost. I could not have asked for a greater mentor, teacher, and a friend. These remarkable individuals displayed visionary leadership, sound administration, and effective stewardship of this institution through prosperous and also difficult times. They have also provided us with a unique legacy that is respected by all, a legacy that we will guard and treasure. Our future will be further built on this great foundation they have helped establish. Today, the Academy holds a highly privileged place in our society because of a many centuries long appreciation about the value of education. Our universities have been blessed with the privilege of generating and disseminating knowledge, and as the bastion of free expression and discussion of ideas where we develop a more comprehensive understanding and appreciation of the complexity of societal life and the consequences of the decisions we make. The spirit of democracy is now reflected more than ever in our educational system, with opportunities open to students from all corners of our society, from 17-year-olds to senior citizens, from first-generation students to students coming from thousands of miles away to receive that education. Our society's confidence in its institutions of higher learning is expressed through many material and emotional investments made by students and their supporters, and further through investments of the governments in research and innovation, and of course expressed through grants that assist those who are perfectly qualified to enter a university but cannot afford it. Why do we invest so much in our universities? Because we see universities as the bridge to the future and the incubators of future health and global prosperity. Society expects a return on its considerable investment in us. It expects talent, new knowledge, and discoveries. It expects an enhanced quality of life. It expects innovation that drives our country's economy. It expects the next generation of leaders to be equipped with the best tools and values to meet the demands and challenges of our world. Let me now turn to the most important obligation to society, the education of the next generation of citizens and leaders, our students, the graduating class. It is an honor to stand before you today and to have the opportunity to serve this amazing institution in the coming years. It's an honor to take part in the celebration of your educational journey. But how did we get here? And where do we go from here? 30 years ago, in this September, I was standing in New York City, a newcomer to this continent. I had all of $600 in my pocket, and my first night's stay in New York City cost me $80. I can't tell you how much that hurt, that over 10% of my savings were gone for one night's stay. But the cash was not the only thing I had with me. As I took my first step into the unknown. Graduates, this place that we call the Physical Activities Complex may not exactly be the Times Square or the arrival terminal of the John F. Kennedy Airport, but you are all standing at the beginning of your journey into a new world, just like I was 30 years ago. What are you taking with you? It's not just the money you might have left in your pocket. I don't imagine that you have a lot left. Yeah? It's your values. It's your education. Your experiences to this point have given you the competence and the confidence to go places you have never been before. But let me again talk to you about values. Sir Campbell Stewart wrote, "It is from the deep sense of humane values commonly shared that we draw our deepest strength." I speak here of the importance of family and friends. Their love, trust in you, and support are essential. And second, it's your education. It was a university degree that brought me to North America to continue my educational journey, a passport unlike any other. Your experiences will shape your journey. My personal journey from student to academic to administrator helped me learn the importance of a strategic focus for a university's research and teaching efforts. As I learned and took on new responsibilities, I was able to widen my thinking and appreciate how students are integrated into the overall picture. I speak of the importance of the student experience and your role in driving the institution as key stakeholders. Everything we do as a university needs to focus on students. And the fundamental questions we need to continuously ask are, how can we add value? How can we enable our students to become more knowledgeable? How can we encourage and motivate them to become more well-rounded global citizens? And how can we help them become more successful both while they are at the university and after they graduate? The answers will be found at Waterloo. In the end, I believe that what attracted me to the University of Waterloo is exactly what attracted you to the University of Waterloo as students. A chance to make a difference, to connect your areas of interest to real solutions that have an impact in the world outside the campus. Second, it's the high-quality teachers and researchers, exciting, innovating, and unique programs, opportunities for collaboration, connection, and experiential learning. As a professor, a researcher, and administrator, and now as president, I have a broader sense of the university's place in the world, as a place where the leaders of tomorrow get their start, as an innovation engine for our country and the world, as a place of collaboration and connection that has forged links with the community, with industry, with all levels of government, and with other countries. Graduates, you stand poised to take important next steps in your life's journey with an incredible advantage. And I say that with full respect to the other post-secondary institutions represented here today. You have spent valuable time at an institution where learning is combined with research and where connections, your connections with another, connections in between disciplines, connections among academia, government, and industry are highly prized. The University of Waterloo represents a successful integration of student focus and research excellence. What Waterloo has done with research and scholarship, teaching and learning, and connection and service is absolutely distinctive. And I pledge to continue this tradition as we make the University of Waterloo a model for the 21st century university. It is our hope that, in addition to your fundamental educational experience, we have equipped you with the values, the confidence, and the drive to ensure your success. We believe that education is a collective act and a collective responsibility. Our alumni, a family of more than 155,000 that you are now joining, are key parts to that collectivity. Today, I'm excited about the University of Waterloo's future and excited about your future. As you take your first steps on the shore of a new world, a place you may never thought you will be, I invite you to remember where you came from and what you have learned. Find opportunities to apply your knowledge, to make things better. Make the most of your connections to one another. And when you look back, you might say that your future started here. If I can return to values and education for a moment, my own academic future started when my mother noticed me imitating my older brothers as they did their homework and realized that I was ready to go to school a year early. That was the beginning of my journey into my education. And speaking personally, I was fortunate to have a lot of support and valuable mentorship along the way. My thesis supervisors in Turkey and in Canada always pushed me to the next level of performance and excellence and helped me grow as a better researcher and an individual. I had many friends and colleagues who have always provided me with their unselfish and unlimited support. Some of them who traveled great distances to take part in this great moment in my life are here today. So Al, Bill, Duncan, Stuart, Brian, Jean-Jacques, thanks so much for being here today with me. I must also thank many of my university president colleagues and their representatives who have joined us today. As well, thanks to Chancellor Watsa, our board, its chair Bob Harding, and Senate for their confidence in me and for their support. I would also like to thank the entire University of Waterloo community for being so welcoming and supportive ever since my wife and I arrived here. Lastly, but most importantly, I would like to thank my family. Without their love, sacrifices, and unwavering support, I would never be able to be here to accept this great honor today. My wife, my partner, my friend Kathy, and my sons Brian and Kevin, thank you for being here. You moved around this country many times, giving up your school, career, or friends for me because I needed to move. You were my source of aspiration, my fuel. I could not have asked for better partners on this leg of my own life's journey, and the best is yet to come. Graduates, you can be proud of what you have accomplished throughout your hard work and dedication, and for you too, the best is also yet to come. But I ask you, who in your life can you credit with supporting you in your educational journey? Who pushed you and urged you to succeed? Your family, your partner, your supporter, or the friends you made here at Waterloo? I hope both. Celebrate those relationships, maintain those connections. Thank you very much.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Lois Claxton. Lois, come out of the shadow and into the limelight. Lois served the university with distinction for more than 30 years, contributing superb service and leadership in both the library and the university. During her 20 years as Secretary of the University, one of the longest tenures in a senior administrative role in Waterloo's history, Lois provided outstanding leadership to her department and sound guidance on the effective governance of the university, serving 4 presidents and 6 provosts. Lois helped to guide the university, largely from behind the scenes. That's why I wanted her in the limelight. Through a period of significant growth and maturation, her reputation for loyalty, wisdom, integrity, and clear thinking, and her absolute commitment to the best interests of the university made her a trusted resource to the entire community. Lois shared her deep affection for Waterloo and played a part in preserving its history by writing the forewords to Ken McLaughlin's 40th and 50th anniversary books, namely Waterloo, The Unconventional Founding of an Unconventional University, and Out of the Shadow of Orthodoxy, Waterloo at 50. She also brought credit to the university by co-editing Innovation, Essays by Leading Canadian Researchers with Jim Downey, our 4th president, who's sitting behind me, in 2002. In 2008, Bob Harding, the chair of the Board of Governors, established the Lois Claxton Award in Humanities and Social Science Research in her name. In her retirement, Lois continues to build upon her life of service as senior advisor to the Governor-General. Mr. Chancellor, in recognition of her extraordinary leadership and dedication, I request that you bestow the title Honorary Degree of the University upon Lois Claxton.
Breaking a little with precedent here in protocol, but I just want to say that whatever successes we are accorded, and I'm very grateful for this honor, but those successes are really attributable to all our friends and colleagues and family. And I want to take this opportunity to sincerely thank all of those colleagues at Waterloo, my husband, who is extremely kind and generous in my pursuing my career, and my son. So I take this award really as representative of all of you who have made my career possible and so completely enjoyable. Thank you very much.
I never thought Lois would be the first to break protocol. President Hamdulliper, on behalf of Convocation, I thank you for your inspirational remarks. And, Lois, I would also thank you and congratulate you for becoming an honorary member of the university. Would members of the graduating class please rise? Mr. Chancellor, I present those scholars who have fulfilled the statutory requirements laid down by the Senate and the University that they may be admitted to their various and several degrees.
By virtue of the authority vested in me and in the University, I hereby admit you to your various and several degrees with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that you have taken.
Please be seated. We have just formally acknowledged the significant achievements of our graduates. And make no mistake, graduates, your achievements have been significant. You have been challenged. You have been stretched. You have invested your time and effort in Waterloo. And if we have done our job correctly, you will see a significant return on your investment as you leave our campus. You have worked hard to make the financial sacrifices necessary to undertake your education. We hope it has been worth every penny. However, as I look around today, it is obvious that there are many spouses, partners, parents, grandparents, and other special people who are sharing in the achievement of our graduating class. In this age of online social networking, when connections can be forged far and wide, we should take the opportunity to remind ourselves of the most important social network of all, our families. Graduates, your family has played an important part in your education, from getting you off to a good start, in some cases helping to finance your education, to inspiring, encouraging, and consoling you from time to time over the years, especially at examination time. For many of our students, particularly our international graduates, your families had to travel quite a distance to celebrate with you here today. For others, your family members were unable to be here, but we do feel their presence here today. Graduates, know that we at the University of Waterloo appreciate the family contributions and sacrifices that have been made so that you could study here. And so, at this time, I would like to call upon parents, spouses, and families of the graduating class to rise. Graduates, please join me in applauding those who have supported you. Please be seated. Thank you. If you would like to take photographs, you may do so in the area to the left of the platform. Please enter this area by going to the left side of the gym and down the hallway, up and down the hallway. If you approach this area just before your special graduate is about to proceed across the stage, you can take pictures. However, once you have taken your photographs, please return to your seat and allow others to take photographs of their graduates. Now, graduates, please show respect to your fellow classmates and their guests by returning to your seat after being hooded and remaining there until Convocation is adjourned. We will now proceed to the conferring of degrees.
Mr. Chancellor. Mr. Chancellor, may I present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts Honours Program. Catherine Barnard. Thomas Krolak. Rebecca Lichty. Mr. Chancellor, may I present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science General Kinesiology program. Kevin Howe. Stephanie Ann Lowe. Sharon Philippos. Jody Lynn Teekins. Mr. Chancellor, may I present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Science Honours Program. Talal Awan. Kuljit Chima. David Hall. Anka Jurjic. Jasmine Kalra. Clemens Kwong. Alexandra Lazarevsky. Kevin Lee. Tracy Lee. Dana Metherall. Laura Elizabeth Rawlings. David Shembri. Katrina Sinclair. Mokundan Sivanana Sundaram.
Mr. Chancellor, may I present to you candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, St. Jerome's University General Program degree. Sandra Isabel Vance, Nicholas Kyle Gagney, Catherine Elizabeth Silva. Mr. Chancellor, may I present to you candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, St. Jerome's University General Program 4-year. Alicia Marie Donko, Brittany Leaty, Jeremy Miles Ram. Nadia Villani. Mr. Chancellor, may I present to you candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, St. Jerome's University Honours Program. Ariel Campion, Sarah Kathleen De Silva, Sebastian Cole Kundra. Nora Margaret McKnight, Lisa Ng, Kathleen Elizabeth Salmon. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, may I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Renison University College, General Program, 3-year. Allison Caskey, Megan Clark, Loretta Collins. Jacqueline Gallivan, Brittany Hughes, Mona Hussein. Melissa Lynn Lambert, Charlotte Martin, Joshua Sanderson. Barbara John Shannon, Julia Stellings, Susan Patiello. Nicole Elizabeth Wagland, Shu Ju. Mr. Chancellor, may I present the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, Renison University College, General Program, 4-year. Sujit Baines, Brittany Bosch, Felicia Marie Pachachi. Van Hing, Danica Surgison, Roxana Larissa Scott. Jamie Way. Mr. Chancellor, Bachelor of Arts, Renison University College Honors Program. Samantha Marie Fisher, Hillary Smith, Maria Torres. Heather Townsend. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, may I present the candidates for the Bachelor of Social Work, Renison University College Honors Program. Laura Michelle Archer, Lorraine Bourgeois, Kristen Karen. Carrie Patricia Crusette, Andrew Dugal, Dana Hobbs. Patricia Charlene Holland Hamilton, Linda Monyo, Natasha Motley. Marie Paul Munibarenzi, Randy Nagra, Kelly Lynn Nichols. Olya Doyen Favor Olumofin, Rachel Melissa Usoran, Amanda Marie Pop. Julia Reed, who is also the recipient of the President's Circle Award for Volunteerism. Leanna Quilty, Ashley Reed, Courtney Rojic. Aaron Shanahan, Rebecca Smart, Jennifer Smith. Jennifer Tom, Allison Taylor, Cassandra Tippett. Jessica Vandendoel, Wanda White, Jennifer Wright. Rachel Wonder. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I present to you the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, University of Waterloo, General Program 3-year. Adetome Adebimpe Aladekomo. Benjamin Allen, Rita Maya Arias. Reza Askari, Tara Lynn Bannon, Jamie Bogue. Tracy Bosley, Jason Dupuis, Tara Josephine Eastow. Megan Lindsay Elliott, Allison Fonseca, Michael James Greer. Darren Hutz, Agata Jagielska, Nitish Kiria. Veronica Kolakowski, Lisa Alexandra Anastasia Loiko, Hussein Manji. Sean Matthews. Yeah! Robert Mark McCallum. Rebecca Miller. Cheryl Elizabeth Ann Mostert Thornton, Paul Pham, Vlad Pop. Rianne Short, Eric Theo Tang, Alexander Joseph Edmund Tell. Brenda Marlene Thaxter, Kyle Thompson, Paul Roland Patel. Yolana Yang. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. I present now the candidates for the Bachelor of Arts, University of Waterloo, General Program 4-year. Umehani Aftab, Shanawar Ahmed, Andrew Martin Astis. Frederick John Blaze, Monica Nai Man Chung, Steve Cho. Bryn Damon Okema, Eric Luchman Damon Ford, Anisha Dillon. Ting Ting Fan, Sanmeet Griwal, Susan Edwina Homer. Paris Kadakia, Sean Kennedy, Anna Kopansky. Ranabel Batak Lascano, Blaine Cameron Chong, Michael Chihoy Chu. Tarana Doost, Haley Easton, James Lochner. Jimmy Lee, Michelle Lee, Brian James Maloney. Cassandra Masni, Farah Merza, Diana Papaz. Alexandra Parker, Anita Patel, Danielle Petrovich. Bethany Phillips, Michelle Pitava, Amanda Jean Purcell. Marcus Pio, Kanthini Rajakanthan, Suzanne Marie De Silva Roma. Wilfred Shum, Anuj Singh, Mark Smith. Ian Thompson, Joanna Thongkam, Eugenia Tikov. Jennifer Lynn McCoy. This degree is being awarded posthumously and is being accepted by Jennifer's mother, Linda. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Mr. Chancellor, I present the graduates for the degree Bachelor of Arts, University of Waterloo Honours Program. Sasha Afzal, Liam Agnew, Usman Ahmed. Suraj Balakrishnan, Madeline Barber Dalmolin, Victoria Baskerville. Jacqueline Denise Bellissimo, Janelle Blackman, Natalie Emma Botzang. Mark Alexander Carter, Prashant Chandrapal, Lyndon Chang. Mike Choing, Chris Gerald Colliver, Brian Ross Court. Todd Coulthard, Victoria Lynn D., Josh Duarte. Christopher Adam Ferrer, Michael Fisher, Man Ting Folk. Abby Elizabeth Gingrich, Stephanie Greco, Mark Christian Gronowski. Melanie Kavita J. Gunnis, Venus Z. Ching Ho, Salman Javadi. Taylor Jones. Aliyah Zahra Kamalia. Alishan Kari Virani. Andrew Lee Kelly. Rosabeth Cohn. James Krappus. Ruchira Kulkarni. Jing Y. Winston Lamb. Brianna Eve Leonard. Melanie Yu. Jing Liu. Margaret Lynn McBeath. Tracy Jean McKenna. Risha Mistry. Courtney Elizabeth Moodle. Jonathan Wesley Milan. Zuhal Muradi. Amy Laura Joy Oakes. Erica O'Neill. Amanda Paravani. Carissa Rose Purley. Deanna Pianovich. Vivian Y1 Powell. Catherine Pringle. Schwab Kassim. Blake Franklin Reagan. Julia Nicole Reynolds. Mark Andrew Richardson. Robin Sarah Richardson. Robert Sacco. Michael Scherzinger. Clarissa Patricia Shaver. Tong Shen. Navneet Singh. Renee Smith. Brian Stewart. Taryn Stutz. Samantha Triuth. Bronwyn Lee Balchanov. Kelly Wen, Kate Wilson, Izan Yusuf, Tamar Patricia Zare, Lena Zepf, Mr. Chancellor, I'd like to present to you the candidates for the degree Bachelor of Independent Studies, General Program, 3-year. Doris Ann Lemon, Robert McCrae. Mr. Chancellor, I'd like to present to you for the Diploma in East Asian Studies, Emily Hugh Yun Law. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
Chancellor, may I present to you candidates for the degree Master of Catholic Thought, St. Jerome's University. Rochelle Ann Hooker, Margaret Ann Reed. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
I'd like to present, Mr. Chancellor, the candidate for Master of Accounting. Harun Ahmad, Kimberly Aiken, Bud Arnold. Listen Bai, Matthew Chan, Michael Chan. Sarah Sin Queen Chow, Shaina Chawla, Kei Sin Chen. Chuck A. Cheng, Lee Long Isa Cheng, Iris Ho E. Chung. Simon Se Nam Chung, Kayla Brianne Childs, Lauren Christy Chen Su. Chi Ying Sally Chu, Derek Suk Von Chu, Madeline Wan K. Chu. Emily Chow, Zain Chuktai, Jing Q. Roy Yukui, Philip Robert Doyle, Thomas Freed. Myrna Burgess, Sin Hee Wu, Yei Han. William Charles Joseph Phillip, Julie Huynh, Kang Lee. Benjamin Dean Jansen, Benjamin Kwok, Nan Quan Kwok. Thomas Kwok, Flora Kwong, Jeremy Lai. Jessica Lai, Linda Lam, Wilson Wing Che Lam. Sanjun Lee, Christine Erica Young, Jessica Manshun Young. Mei Shuk Kwan Liang, Kathleen Tuan Ling Lee, Matthew Ling Sao Lee. Christine Liang, Michael Lin, Tiffany Liu. Matthew Lowe, Michelle Wong, Sylvia Wong. Grace Lee, Stephen Lee, Sabrina Ma. Travis John McDonald, Andrew Ian McDonald, Selena Mastriani. Todd William McEfford, Jonathan McMurrick, Pratik Mehta. Andrea Mendonca, Han Yao, Carl John Nicholson. Raymond Mustard, David Nassim, Essence Lee. Patricia Marie Rosamond Moon, Carol McDonough, Jin Soon Park. Stephanie Tao, Larissa Rosher, Yung Ron. Lisa Ann Ryerson, Bryson John C., Vasanti S. Singh. Andrew Snazik, Vikram Somasundara, Alexander Stanley. Arcana Kanaka Subramanian, who is also the recipient of the Accounting Alumni Award for Excellence in Accounting. Allison Victoria Sato, Andrew Tan, Shun Man Tang. Jennifer So, Nadia Juliet Guerra, Carmen Kai-Yan Wong. Jeanette Wong, Kelly K-Man Wong, Jeannie Wu. Tian Li Shi, Lin Lin Gang, Viana Yao. Juliana Yuan, Tianyi Zhang, Ting Ju. Mr. Chancellor, I present you the candidates for Master of Applied Science. Stephanie Danielle Royert. Mr. Chancellor, I present the candidates for Master of Arts. Mariam Al-Bukhali, Craig Amos, Stephen Ioward. Carissa Backer, Lacey Ann Beer, Tatiana Bila. Alexis Spearman, Peter Blau, Stephanie Elizabeth Bigelow. Tyron Chara Safwan, Dorothy Lynn Chapman, Jordan Brenner. Diana Alexandra Dirks, Sean Garcia, Randall Gillis. Angela Hodge, Alexander Edward Hudson, Tanya Renee Jumper. Harm Kelly, Nicole Kennedy, Sarah Kane. Annette Klein, David Koyar, Carolina Korsak. Daniel Lynn, Gordon McLennan, Kaylee McCarthy. Brendan Edward Murphy, Patrick Kieran Murphy, Justin Newman. Yvonne Winfian Wu, John Pender, Gordon Pennycook. Christina Laziano, Ryan Colin Philip Scheiding, Shazia Shahnaz. Cameron Stott, Krishna Tiwari, Zenon Wang. Amanda Wodarczewski. Chancellor, the candidates for Master of Public Health. Sandra Ace, Victor Akandi, Melissa Atkinson. Hallie Atter, Najma Awan, Faris Carrington. Jurong Shirley Chang, Ornella Provalia Douglas, Carolyn Dick. Ephraim Woldemesco Gabriel, Hillary Gould Caldarelli, Megan Granger. Carly Young, Jenna Michelle Hobson, Sandra McDonald. Chuang Nguyen, Erican Olai, Farzana Sadat. Christina Emily Schmidt, Pega Shamsapur, Anya Ting Shen. Meredith Lauren Margaret Soames, Eva Stankovic, Monica Turner. Sarah A.P. Wilson, Kelly Yu, Azadeh Zangane Hussein. Mr. Chancellor, the candidates for Master of Public Services. Mohammed Kashif Memon. Mr. Chancellor, the candidates for Master of Science. Samantha Goodman, Carly Jenna Hall, Natasha Lake. Kathleen McLean, Rebecca Elizabeth Morton, Nicholas Packer. Nabil Pervez Munir, Nacho Rai, Christopher Scott Smith. Justine Toscan, Mary Brew, Christine White. Mr. Chancellor, the candidates for Master of Taxation. Hernan Alec, Yujing Chen, Carolyn Fallis. Maren Ruth Kutcher, Robert Panasio. Thank you, Mr. Chancellor. The candidates for Doctor of Philosophy. Carl Wilhelm Uwe Borgman. Alexander Michael Frizzle. Martin Victor Day. Nicole M. Ethier. Graham Sherwood Gain. Laura Jane Hawk. Vahe Kayaya. Jennifer Catherine Doreen McGregor. Erin Ann Maloney. Lisa Marie Machino. Marika Miller. Karen Ray Neary. Jason David Ozupko. Also the recipient for Outstanding Achievement in Graduate Studies in a Doctoral Program. Karina Schumann. Stephanie Zolch. Danielle Alana Terbench. Jason Thistlethwaite. Jessica Wagner. Mr. Chancellor, I now request you to confer in absentia the various and several degrees upon those candidates who were approved by Senate but who were unable to be present at today's convocation.
I confer the degree in absentia.
Thank you, Mr. Chancellor.
The James D. Leslie Prize will be awarded to Helen Murphy. The James D. Leslie Prize is awarded annually to a graduating student who has achieved a first-class standing and who has earned at least half of the degree credits through online distance education courses at the University of Waterloo. The prize is named in honour of James D. Leslie, retired physics professor who began what was originally the correspondence program at Waterloo in 1968. The prize consists of a certificate and a cash award. Students enrolled in online distance education courses access their learning materials, collaborate with others, and communicate with their instructors through technology rather than face-to-face in the classroom. A degree earned online and at a distance is a substantial achievement. Mr. Chancellor, this year's J.D. Leslie Prize recipient is Helen Murphy of Yarmouth, Nova Scotia. Helen began her distance education studies part-time in 2000 and today is conferred her Bachelor of Arts degree in Religious Studies with the Faculty of Arts Dean's Honours List standing. Unfortunately, Helen is not able to attend this ceremony. We extend our congratulations to her on her outstanding achievement.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Pat Reed. The Faculty of Applied Health Sciences Alumni Achievement Award recognizes alumni in our faculty who've made outstanding contributions to the health and well-being of society through their professional accomplishments, public service, or their academic excellence. Friends of the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences nominate candidates, and this year's recipient is Pat Reed. Pat graduated from Waterloo in 1973 with a Bachelor of Science in Kinesiology. His education and dedication to sport has led to a career of over 30 years in sports administration. He began his career at Sport Canada in performance planning, serving over 20 national sport organizations. Pat's energy, creativity, and passion quickly became evident and garnered him the role of managing the best ever 1988 athlete high performance program in preparation for the 1988 Calgary Winter Olympic Games. Over the years, his career has progressed to include senior positions in numerous national sport organizations, including the Sport Medicine and Science Council and the Canadian Amateur Hockey Association, now Hockey Canada. Among Pat's lengthy list of professional accomplishments include he's served as the general manager of the women's national hockey team, helping shepherd that team to gold at the inaugural IIHF Women's World Championship. He later played an integral role in having women's ice hockey added as a Winter Olympic demonstration sport, opening the door to its official status as a medal sport. Pat currently works as Executive Director of the Edmonton Competitive Sports Commission. He's passionate about protecting the health and safety of athletes, and he's initiated leading studies in the field that will change the landscape of competitive sports worldwide. He's also been involved in the world of sport as a coach and a volunteer. He has coached high jump for Canada at the international level, including 7 Summer Olympic Games. His contributions reach from the world stage to his home community, including recognition of Ottawa as Volunteer City of the Year on 2 occasions, and he's been elected to the City of Ottawa Sports Hall of Fame. He is an inspirational leader and an innovator in sport administration. He values his education from Waterloo and has remained connected to our faculty. He sets a noble example of success in sport for current students and alumni alike. Mr. Chancellor, we are honored to present Pat Reed. Mr. Chancellor, I would like to present Asta Ramaya. The Faculty of Applied Health Sciences Young Alumni Award recognizes exceptional alumni who have graduated within the last 10 years and who inspired their peers, other young alumni, and current students through making significant contributions to their profession, their community, their university, and to their own personal development. Friends of the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences nominate these candidates, and this year's recipient is Asta Ramaya. Asta graduated from Waterloo with a Bachelor of Science in Health Studies in 2007. While she was a student, she was honored with the President's Circle Volunteer Award and was accepted as a summer intern for the World Health Organization working in Tanzania. After leaving Waterloo, she pursued a master's degree in public health, and her stirring passion for health promotion and social justice led her to a placement in the competitive Naya Health internship in Nepal. Working for Naya Health, Asta developed a training program for community health workers and engaged the community with online communications. She has spent the last 3 years carrying out grassroots level public health work through the Ifakara Health Institute in Dar es Salaam in Tanzania. Her research focuses on decreasing maternal and neonatal mortality by improving the working conditions of healthcare workers, preventing adolescent pregnancy, and ensuring HIV-free survival for infants born of HIV-positive mothers. Her work is having a tremendous impact on local communities. She was recently nominated for the Tanzania Women of Achievement Award in the health sector and Young Achiever categories. She is astutely aware of global issues, particularly as they pertain to women and children's health. She works passionately to achieve what she thinks is right and just, with unwavering commitment and energy. She speaks 6 languages and is currently learning a 7th. She thinks it's very important to take the time to learn local languages to better communicate with those whose needs she attempts to meet. She has a drive and leadership style that is contagious to those around her and serves as an inspiration to our current students and young alumni. Mr. Chancellor, we're pleased to honor Asta Ramaya, who's unable to be here with us today because she's working in Tanzania. I'll accept this award on her behalf, and it'll be our pleasure to present this award to her when she returns to Canada in the new year.
Mr. Chancellor, I present Philip Tanner. In 1998, the Faculty of Arts inaugurated the Arts Alumni Achievement Award. The award recognizes arts alumni who have made outstanding contributions to their professional field in community and public service. Friends of the Faculty of Arts nominate candidates. This year's recipient is Philip Tanner, who received his BA in 1988 and MA in 1990 in political science. Having grown up in Asia, Africa, and Central America, Philip has been schooled in international institutes around the world. Since graduating from Waterloo, he has put development theory into practice and made a difference in people's lives in places around the world, including Afghanistan, Indonesia, Pakistan, and Uganda. A leader in the development field, he has worked at senior levels of global development organizations, including the United Nations Development Program, World Vision, and CARE Canada. Currently, Philip is Director of Global Programs for Christian Children's Fund of Canada. Following his MA degree, Philip worked with the United Nations for 5 years. In 1997, he received his PhD from the University of Bradford in UK. With 22 years of experience in development and relief activities worldwide, Philip's work has made an impact internationally, and he is committed to social justice and poverty alleviation. In 2004, he was appointed by CARE Canada as project manager for the Rural Maintenance Program, which is an award-winning Canadian initiative that gave 185,000 destitute women jobs maintaining the roads in the rural communities. Viewed by his peers as an academic and practitioner, he has mentored many young people working in the development field, contributing to their academic growth. While at Waterloo, he was actively involved in student life, taking on leadership roles in the residence at Renison College, participating in university-related choirs, and serving as president of the Political Science Students Association. Most recently, he presented and served in his capacity as an expert on the G8 preparatory panel at the Center for International Governance Innovation. Philip is actively involved in his church, enjoys tennis and golf, and is an accomplished first tenor who has performed in various musicals in Canada and overseas. He is also a member of the Royal Niagara Military Institute and the board director for Canadian Christian Relief and Development Association. Mr. Chancellor, we are pleased to honor Philip Tanner. Mr. Chancellor, I present Tanya DeMello. In 2009, the Faculty of Arts inaugurated the Arts Young Alumni Award. The award recognizes Arts Young alumni who have made outstanding contributions to their professional field and in community and public service. Friends of the Faculty of Arts nominate candidates. This year's recipient is Tanya DeMello, who received the BA in Joint Honors Political Science and Economics Applied Studies Co-op in 2002. While at Waterloo, Tanya was actively involved in student life, serving on various committees, tutoring, and working as a residence don. Tanya has received numerous awards for her academic and leadership excellence, including the prestigious Fulbright Scholarship for Graduate Studies at Princeton, where she received a dual master's in Public Affairs in Urban and Regional Planning in 2008, and the Princeton University International Service Award. In 2011, Tanya received her integrated BCL LLB degree at McGill University, where she was awarded the David Littner QC Scholarship for significant contribution to the law faculty at McGill, as well as the McGill Scarlet Key Award for Outstanding Leadership. Tanya's professional career began at Ontario Power Generation in 2002 until she assumed the role of senior consultant with Deloitte & Touche LLP in Toronto in 2004, where she managed Spanish and English projects in the U.S., Mexico, and Spain. While pursuing further academic studies, Tanya took some time to commit to humanitarian aid. In 2006, she traveled to Geneva, Switzerland, as an analyst for the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees to assist in developing the Lebanon Crisis Return Plan for 600,000 displaced people. She then traveled to Senegal with the United Nations World Food Program, and in 2007 to Colombia as a field officer with the United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. Tanya continues to contribute to her alma mater and has remained connected through her past leadership roles in students and residents' life. In 2008, she returned as a keynote speaker at a conference on leadership and community engagement, and in 2009, she presented as a panel speaker for the International Trade Specialization. As well, she has been an executive representative on Waterloo's Counseling Services Advisory Committee since 1997. In August 2011, Tanya began her law career with Ozer Law Firm in Toronto. Mr. Chancellor, we are pleased to honor Tanya DeMello.
It's been a long morning Thank you very much for your patience. I have another 20 minutes of speech. But I think what I'd like to do is, if I may ask you to join me in congratulating our brand new graduating class. Thank you. I would, however, like to mention one thing which is, I believe, very important. Every member of this university, but especially our faculty members, who some of whom are here today, they take such tremendous pride in seeing our students here. They played a very, very important role in making sure that you'll be here today. So on behalf of our graduating class, I would like to extend my gratitude to all your professors and all the staff members here who ensure that your success will be their pride. And allow me to welcome you to our growing alumni family of more than 155,000 around the world. At Waterloo, we like to say we are connected. I encourage you to stay connected to the friends you have found here and to the institution that you have called home for the past few years. It is our hope that when you look back on your time at the University of Waterloo, you can say, my future started here. Thank you again for spending a good part of your life here, and congratulations. As soon as the academic procession is over, we invite you to come and join us at a very informal reception. Where is it? The Great Hall of the Student Life Center. But Renison College will have its own. It's not a reception, it's a luncheon, so you may pretend that you're a Renison graduate and join them. But they will be leaving from here right after the convocation, and you can find them where the flag bearer and the piper is. Okay? Thank you very much.